Hello friends, welcome to this lecture on the recrystallization of metals. So recrystallization basically means reformation or rearrangement of crystals in a metal. To understand this process, we have to first understand the basic structure of metals. So if we zoom a metal block, we can see that metals are made up of crystals. These are the crystals. Okay, so these crystals are also known as grains. So what are these grains and how are they formed? Well, grains are nothing but these are a group of atoms. That is, each grain is formed by a collection of atoms. So usually when metals solidify from their molten state, each atom tries to freeze down, and while doing so they cluster around in groups. So each such group is called a grain. So recrystallization is basically a process by which the old grain structure is changed and new grains are formed. Okay, so now let us try to understand this with the help of an example. Suppose we have this metal block, okay, and these are the grains. Now if we heat it at a temperature below its melting point, new grains will start to form from the grain boundaries. Okay, these new grains will grow in shape, and after some time the old crystal structure will transform completely into new grain structure, and this process is called recrystallization. Okay, now why these grains are so important is because a number of mechanical properties depend on this. Now in industries there are two ways by which we can work on metals. We know the first one is cold working and the second one is hot working. So when we do metal working on a metal at room temperature, it is known as cold working. We all know this thing. And any metal working operation done above the recrystallization temperature is considered to be hot working. So first let us try to see cold working process, then we will see the hot working. So whenever we deform any metal at room temperature, the strength and hardness increases. Okay, and the surface finish obtained is of considerably good quality, but on the same time it reduces the ductility of the metal. Okay, however, when we perform the same operations in hot conditions, that is hot working, the ductility will increase, and the strength and hardness will deteriorate. Since the strength and hardness will deteriorate, so it will be easy for us to deform. So usually to achieve large deformation during any metal forming operation like rolling, forging, extrusion, etc., what we should do? We should go for hot working process, as it improves the ductility and makes it easier to deform. But the surface finish obtained is of poor quality, as I told you. This is because during hot working, metals at elevated temperature, that most of the metals, they tend to react with atmospheric atmospheric gases, and due to this reaction, different scales are formed over the surface. Now in many cases, hot working is followed by subsequent cold working. Okay, let me explain this with an example. Suppose we want to deform this huge metal block. So it will be a wise decision to perform hot working in the first few strokes and achieve maximum deformation. Then, in order to improve the surface finish and increase its strength and hardness, finally in the finishing stroke some cold working can be done. Okay, and this strategy can be applied in case of any metal forming process like rolling, forging, extrusion, drawing, etc. So every metal has a hot working temperature, also known as the recrystallization temperature, up to which you should heat it. Typically it is around 20 to 40% of the melting point of the metal. Below I have shown the recrystallization temperatures of a few popular metals. Here you can see that the recrystallization in metal starts from around 20 to 30% of its melting point. Okay, so finally, to summarize this, just remember that after recrystallization and grain growth, the ductility of a metal increases, the strength decreases, and the hardness decreases. Okay, so this was all about recrystallization. Thank you for watching these videos. For more informative videos, please subscribe Meg Vidya. Thank you.